Hi, friends. This is Trisha here, and it is such a wonderful day today. As you can see, it's written all over here. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. So, these two I'm holding because I received these from my children. So, I'm going to put this back and tell you what this is all about. So, first of all, I'd like you to take a look at this card that my kids left in the table, on the table in our kitchen because they knew that mom would wake up anyways. Even though they had great plans, they had put alarms and all to make me breakfast, but they just knew mom would come down. So, this is the card. All right. And it says, Happy Mother's Day. So, I woke up this morning and with doing my due diligence with my whatever yoga routine and everything, and then I um came down to the kitchen to, of course, I had to have my water. So, and I found this flower vase. They had kept everything ready for me, and they got tulips for me. And because I love rose, but red rose. However, I believe they managed to get me a yellow rose. But anyhow, the best part was that, and also, how did I forget? They even have had presents for me. All right, so I'm going to reveal everything slowly, but really, the purpose of this going live with you all is not only to celebrate Mother's Day with my lovely friends there, but also to tell you that this Mother's Day is very special because I finally found out that kids could really be smart when it comes to taking care of their aging parents. So, once again, happy Mother's Day. And I'd like to begin by reading the message my kids have written for me. Dear Ma, happy Mother's Day. You are the best mom in the world. I know we write that in every card, but that's because it's true. We always have fun together, even when we fight. We love you. Thank you for being an amazing mom and an amazing person. Don't cry when you read this. We love you, Ma. Love, Bobby and Toby. And as a matter of fact, I had already started to, my tears started to roll down as I was reading, especially when where they wrote that we have fun together, we love you, blah, blah, blah. And but even when we fight, we love you. Because definitely those are my words. So it was so beautiful to find rose and the tulips, the flowers and gifts, and my most favorite, which is receiving cards from my kids every Mother Day. Now, my mother, I live in the US and she is in India. And I sometimes wonder how right is that question that the essence of a mother can only be understood when you are going through the journey of being a mother yourself. And I used to hear this a lot when I was growing up with my siblings. And my three siblings who are also in India. And I would always hear this that um, that you don't understand. Mom would say that you don't understand the pain of being a mother until You will understand until you become a mother. And my brother used to say, well, that way I will never understand. And my mother would answer, which would go above our head at that time. But as being a mother myself, coming to realize that to be a mother, you just don't have to be able to bear the baby or, um, yeah, the answer to the question that I ever since have been asking since the time I moved away, far away from where my mom is, to the US from India, that what is actually moms are made of. Anyone? Moms are made of just the heart, just the heart. As my mom thinks, does, talks, whatever she does when it comes to her children, is she does it from her heart. So I thought that this Mother's Day, which is today, I'm going to make this Mother's Day very, very special for my mom. 365 days in the year, 364 days, where like every day my day begins with thinking of her, calling my mom and dad, my parents, my siblings. But this is just 1 year, 1 day out of the 365 days that maybe I can make her feel special. So lately, my mom has been going through a lot of health concerns, and my sister, who is taking care of mom and dad right there in Maharashtra, and she has been saying that getting, it's becoming a challenge these days for due to health concerns that mom is not able to eat. Number one, that she has no taste, she has lost the taste, and thereby no appetite. And so she's almost stopping to take her meals. But then again, there are certain medications that need to be taken alongside or before or after meals. And she has been trying her best to feed her, make smoothie, make grind all lunch, and especially a Bengali lunch. My mom's favorite is mache jhol. Mach has to be there, and it definitely is not quite pleasant to have a smoothie of bhat, mache jhol, torkari, and no, can't even think about that. So she has been trying her best to feed whichever way she could find. And even when last year I was there, I saw how um, it was getting very difficult for mom to eat because she was not able to swallow, and the process has become so slow. The swallowing part has become so slow that it is actually almost kind of choking. She's getting choked, and so things are getting worse day by day. So I thought through this podcast today, what maybe somewhere I can do is we, the kids, can really collaborate and find out ways how we or kids around the world are trying to help make their parents' life a little comfortable um, by using different methods in an interesting and fun manner, because the fun part has to be there. So I thought of, my mom loves music, and which mom in the world doesn't love to see her or their child happy? And dancing, she knows, my mom knows that I love to dance, I love to sing, love to perform. So I thought of why not I dedicate one of her favorite music and to dance on that music and sharing with her. So she, for a while, may her heart may melt. And as we all know, that moms can do or go to any extent to bring or see their children happy or bring happiness. So I thought, why not? So yesterday, both my kids, they helped me record a dance from one of her favorite music, and they recorded, and then I shared on YouTube, so I can share the link with her, and hopefully she will be able to eat. So maybe next week I'll know if that had any effect on her. So well, that is my way. I thought that I could give that a try. I would like to know from you if you have come up with any such methods of helping your parent, or giving them the comfort feeling so that they can have their day go smoother. So please do write to me. Let me know how you are helping your parents who or grandparents who are going through serious health concerns, and if especially if it's related to due to the health concerns, loss of appetite, they're not eating well, but they have to take medication. And how are you helping your aging parents or grandparents? So that would be awesome. But I thought that today I would also sing few lines from one of a very I believe a film. I do not remember right now, but it's such a beautiful song by S.D. Burman. And I have played the song so many times on my radio show. And I just thought that this song could be just few lines, could be just right in expressing what I feel staying so far away from my mother and father, and yet I want to express my love to my parents. Ma, ma, hmm, मेरी दुनिया है माँ तेरे आंचल में, मेरी दुनिया है माँ तेरे आंचल में, सुख का छाया तू दुख के बादल में, मेरी दुनिया है माँ तेरी आंचल में, मेरी दुनिया है माँ तेरी आंचल में. How beautiful. And it is so true that as I was reading my the card that my kids made for me and gave it to me, that they wrote that Ma, don't cry when you read this. I've seen my mom tears rolling down when it is our happiest moment. We have achieved something or done something great or wonderful, whether it's at work or school, college, or anywhere, and tears rolling down. And also, I have seen same tears rolling down when we are going through tough times, harder times, sad times. So tears just roll down. And is it when in our happiness or sadness? What happens? What goes through in their mind? What is actually happening? And then I also remember that my mother would say that You would know only when you become a mother. So I've seen my brother, who is my brother, my sisters, both my sisters, who are no less than my mother, express in the same manner when I have, when it's my happiest moment or I am sad or upset. So, this, with this, I believe it's true that you do not have to be able to bear a child, or you just have to have that special heart that does all the work, sad, happy, all the emotions that is in here. It's a very special um, kind of heart, which is which is also fearful, which is nervous, which is anxious, but also is not showing on outwardly, just continuing to show, to encourage, or to inspire, to motivate, to make their children keep going. Yes, mothers are made just out of heart, just the heart. And I was reading how many of my friends, they are pouring out their emotions for their mother, and I was quite in tears reading some of my friends on Facebook, how on other social media platforms also, how they are pouring out their emotions for their mother, for their parents. It is beautiful. I, even though I feel that every day should be like, when we begin our day, we start our day with just the thought of our parents. If possible, we call them. If they're physically here with you, um, show your love, take care of them. And if they're not there physically, or if they are not there um, with us, I believe still it is a power, it is a shakti, it is a force, that just the thought of the mother just makes things all right. At least it works for me. I had written few lines for my mother many years ago, and I'd like to repeat. I am made of her flesh and blood. I'm alive because of her. My hero, my mother. I wish there were ways I could have let her known. Ma, you're loved today and always. My hero, my mother, and my mother, Shobita. Happy Mother's Day to you, to all the wonderful mothers out there.